team is going to present the business plan for the company Lavanderia La Colonial Division Dry Clean. Our team is conformed by García Espinosa Víctor, Marturino Moreno Abigail, Moreno González Sever, Navarrete Estrada City, Vargas Reyes Alex, and myself, Charles Martinez Andrea. First of all, we have the description of the company. The company Lavanderia La Colonial is a family business which is located on Francisco y Madera 249 on the zona centro of Durango City. The activities realized here are washing and ironing of clothes, duvets, table cuts, curtains, among other services. The idea of the business is to carry out a division with a business plan called Tintoreria, which is going to be a very good project since the company already does the activities related with this. Then we have the value proposal of La Colonial, which is based on creating an experience of satisfaction and comfort in the service by giving the services made here to the client with the best quality and the best products that we can use. This project is viable because, as I mentioned before, this is on the same line of business and this is currently being managed. So the experience that has been acquired has given very good earnings, and also the market study gives us very good signal that it's going to work. Then we have the chapter 2, that is the description of the environment. In this chapter, we had to create a SWOT analysis in which we notice that we have some strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And by doing some matrices, we could create some tables for FE and FM matrices. And if we compare these tables with the other ones on the next slide, we can see that they are kind of equivalent, and this can help a lot to help the company on the realization of these operations. On the next slide, please, we have the macroeconomic and financial trends. First of all, we have the financial trends, which could be the relative economy, because the laundry offers a service and they are paid for the service that they are given. Also, we have artificial intelligence, which are the washing machines and some other stuff. Also, we have process digitalization and the macroeconomic trends, which are growing urbanization, economics, demographic changes, and technological advances.
Then we have the analysis of the product and its marketing. La Colonial is a business that has been established for 2 years, and this project is based on a new dry cleaner division in which some services like washing and ironing demanding textile garments will be offered. Among the strengths of this company, we have the quality of the clean clothes and also the efficient laundry and dry cleaning process. This project also has some advantages that are the good location, the internal logistic control that they have, and also that they have trained personnel. La Colonial is a company that has many types of clients, so they were segmented as is shown here by geographical groups, demographic groups, socioeconomic level, and psychographic groups. Then we have the marketing strategy. We have 3 types of strategies: the short-term, medium-term, and long-term strategies. Within the short-term strategies, we have the use of digital marketing. This also includes the creation of a website to publicize the business, and also use another type of social networks like Instagram and Facebook. And we also think on people who don't have easy access to technology, and the delivery of flyers is planned to publicize the business. Within the medium-term strategies, we have the payment to be mentioned on the radio, and also find visible spaces where we can put the image of the company to begin to be recognized by people. And finally, we have the long-term strategies that are creating a billboard and also level some buses and taxis.
Now I'm going to talk and I'm going to explain the chapter 5, which is about the sales plan. Well, within this sales plan, we have the sales strategies, which are very important in order to achieve all the goals that the company has about the sales. And within the strategies, we have 4. And the first one is the prospecting, which it consists of the search for prospective clients, those who are not yet clients of the company, but have a great potential to be. Then a previous approach has to be done in order to get more precise information about the clients and have a little bit more information to get to them. After this, there is the presentation of the sales message, in which the sales are going to be present to the new customer in order to have the new client. And then in the last one is the post-sale services, in where any doubt, suggestion, or opinion from the clients will be will be said to the company, and the company has to make the best effort in order to solve those opinions. Another thing about the sales plan is a distribution channel, and the company has a direct channel, which is about the producer and the consumer. It means that there is any other character within this channel. And well, now moving on to the chapter 6, which is the project operations plan. In here, here is explained the dry cleaner process, in which well, the process is explained. First one, we have the collection and the classification of the clothes. The customer deliver the clothes to the business, to the business location. Then there is the stain removal, where all the exterior stains will be removed. Then there is the gumming, where all the thawed stains will be removed with special substances. And after this, there is the washing, and then is that the screw, where all the difficult materials will be removed in order to have a more clean cloth. And then there is the drying and the ironing. And after this will be the last stage, which will be the storage in order to deliver to the customer, and that will be all the process.
Now we have the chapter number 7, which starts about human resources. As first, we have a keyword in here, that is the organization. The organization, it is really important in a company, because it is a really useful tool in order to know what people conform your company and how it is structure your organizational chart. The correct functionality of the company depends directly from the people that you have working on it, because they are going to give the good or bad reputation to your company, from your company to your customers. Every company must have a good criteria in the process of select their staff or its personnel for the highest roles, because it is really important to select the best people for the responsibilities that you are going to give to them, because it is going to have good or bad consequence at the time of develop the work. Once that you have select your personnel, it is important to work in good condition. Good laboral conditions means that they feel good in the work that they have, in the place they have, and this is translate to that they are going to give good results and is going to make a really good job. Next, please. For chapter number 8, we have the legal aspects from a company. And starting a society, most of the companies have select a society. It means that they have point a kind of deal or a contract which is going to be a structure how is going to be the company managed. In this case, the society that has the La Colonial, it is SA, that is anonymous society. It means that the responsibility of the partner it is delimited for the capital or the financial capital that they invest at the beginning of the company. In the case of La Colonial, the manager and the owner, it is the person who contribute with all the financial part. In this case, she is the boss and she is the one that is in charge of the company. Also, going back to the good environment, also a company uh, must comply with legal obligation, which are the following. One of these it is to sign contract for the employees according to the law. They establish which are the journals, which are the time that they are going to work, and how is going to be paid for this job. Also, it is to sign the contracts with the external collaborator, such as the suppliers and so on. Then we have one of the most important, which is the post-sale services policies. And here is because in every business, the process do not finish when the customer leave the company. Also, if they have any suggestion, doubt, or question about the process, you have the responsibility to answer to them in order to have it in a good way. Also, another obligation for this, it is the register of the commerce or the notary public, which is also known. And the constitution of this company, it is formalized through contracts and through some specific characteristics following of this obligation, which are the Instituto Mexicano del Seguro Social, so, Banking Institution, Mexican Business Information System, and Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Well, moving along, we face with chapter 9, or launch plan. In this case, we have three different strategic objectives. The first one is establish the business in a strategic geographic location, supplied with all the necessary inputs for an efficient and an effective development of the activities. Number two would be design market strategies, such as introduction, positioning, penetration, and differentiation. And at last, we have to capture the largest number of potential clients to become leaders in the market. in the market. In the case of Lavanderia La Colonial, we're going to use 3 different types of publicity, which will be radio, banners, and social media. Social media is going to be for free in this case, due to we all have it. Banners is the most expensive one, due to we are paying 1,400 pesos by month for a period of 6 months. In the case of the radio, we're going to pay 200 pesos by month for 3 months. Well, now we can see a little chart, which is a plan for the startup. As you can see, we divided it into 4 weeks. In the case of the service opening, which is the shortest one, it has a duration of 2 days. And the largest one, which is webpage and social media, is going to be 29 days long. Next, please. Well, then we have chapter 10, financial plan and project evaluation. In this case, we are going to be seeing the budget. First of all, we have fixed assets, which up to 106,000 pesos with 587 pesos. The deferred assets are 11,800 pesos. Current assets up to 98,000 pesos and 303 pesos. Term is going to be 20%, having a amortization of 5 years with the profit margin of 111%. Well, in here we have 2 different charts. The one on your left is a summary of cost and expenses table. As you can see, we segregated it into 15 different aspects. And if you take a look good, you can see that only in 2 aspects we are not going to pay anything due to we don't have it or we don't need it, which will be indirect workforce and financial expenses. And on the chart of your right, we have a van of 2,184 with 186 pesos. The TIR is 50.99%, and the BC of our company is 1.46. So taking into consideration these 3 different aspects, we can come up that this enterprise in particular is profitable.
Now, we continue with the chapter 11, which is the investment and financial plan. On this chapter, we're going to see our plan investment. So after doing all the calculations needed, we determined that for a total investment, we are going to need 177,368 pesos, which will include all the equipment, machinery, permits, and everything in order to open the dry clean. Now we have the production cost, which will be 34,477 pesos. This will include the raw material, the electricity, water, administration cost, financial cost, everything, every cost needed in order to produce the service. We're going to produce 230 units per month, and each one we have a cost of 154 pesos, but with a sales price of 171 pesos. Now for the financial necessities, we are not going to ask a loan for the bank because the owner of the Lavanderia La Colonial has already enough money in order to support this project. So we're going to use that money to buy everything. And for the conclusions, we all conclude that creating a new business plan from zero was a very challenging activity because we realized that it's not just coming with ideas and doing them. It is a whole process that has to be taken into account. Also, the owner of the Lavanderia La Colonial was a very helpful person because she guided us through all the process, and well, she has a lot of experience running a business, so she really helped us. And we noticed 2 big advantages. The first one is the location of the La Colonial, because it is on downtown, so it has a very fluency of people. And the second one, the same customers from the Colonial ask us to implement this new service of dry clean to complement the whole service. And on the other hand, we also noticed some risk, such as the possible closing of the dry clean due to the pandemic. CDC has had a great impact on all businesses, and obviously the Colonial is not going to be the exception. Different project from all the ones we are used to do. Things not too related with our career, how to do it. Thank you.